The Terribest Survival Stories, Unbelievable Escapes. Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving deep into the wild, exploring some of the most incredible survival stories ever told. These aren't your average adventures. These are tales of human beings pushed to the absolute limit, facing down the jaws of death and emerging victorious. We're talking about sheer endurance, unwavering resilience, and the kind of grit that gets etched into the very soul of humanity. Get ready to be on the edge of your seats as we journey into the heart of the unknown, alongside everyday people who stared death in the face and lived to tell the tale. We're talking about treacherous mountains, unforgiving jungles, and the merciless wrath of the open sea. These stories will test your limits, challenge your perceptions, and leave you with a newfound appreciation for the strength of the human spirit. Let's get started. Chapter 1. Aron Ralston, Trapped by a Boulder Picture. You're miles from civilization, deep in the heart of a remote canyon, when disaster strikes. One minute you're navigating a narrow passage, the next, you're pinned by a falling boulder, your arm crushed beneath its immense weight. This was the reality Aron Ralston faced back in 2003. Alone, with limited supplies and the searing pain of his injury a constant reminder of his predicament, Aron knew time was running out. Days turned into nights, hope flickering like a candle in the wind. He rationed his meager water supply, his mind racing, desperately searching for a way out. He tried everything to shift the boulder, to chip away at it, but it was no use. The unyielding stone held him captive, a symbol of his own mortality. As the sun beat down on the canyon walls, dehydration set in, blurring the line between reality and delirium. But Aron refused to give up. He knew that if he wanted to live, he had to do the unthinkable. With a dull pocket knife, fueled by adrenaline and the primal instinct to survive, he made a decision that would change his life forever. He began to amputate his own arm. The pain was unimaginable, but Aron pushed through it, each cut a testament to his unwavering will to live. After hours of agonizing effort, he broke free, severing the limb that had become both his prison and his lifeline. But his ordeal was far from over. Now, he had to escape the canyon, his body broken but his spirit unbroken. He rappelled down a sheer cliff face, his thirst a constant torment. Finally, after days of unimaginable hardship, he stumbled upon a group of hikers, his salvation a beacon in the desolate landscape. Aron's story is a testament to the extraordinary lengths we will go to in order to survive. It's a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable adversity, the human spirit can triumph. Chapter 2. Julianne Koepke, Alone in the Amazon. Imagine being a teenager, strapped into your seat on a routine flight, when suddenly, disaster strikes. Lightning rips through the plane, tearing it apart in midair. You're plummeting towards the earth, the deafening roar of the wind drowning out all other sounds. This was the terrifying reality for 17-year-old Julianne Koepke. She fell over 2 miles, still strapped to her seat, the dense Amazon rainforest rushing towards her. Miraculously, she survived the impact, though badly injured and utterly alone. Disoriented, battered, and heartbroken over the loss of her mother who was also on board, Julianne knew she had to fight for her life. The rainforest, a place of awe-inspiring beauty, was now her enemy, teeming with unknown dangers. Yet, drawing upon her childhood experiences at her parents' research station, she began to navigate the unforgiving terrain. She battled hunger, thirst, and the constant threat of infection from her injuries. Insects swarmed her, their bites a constant irritation, a reminder of her vulnerability. But Julianne pressed on, her will to live fueled by the memory of her father's words, "The rainforest can provide." She followed streams and rivers, knowing they would eventually lead her to civilization. She ate what little she could find, her body pushed to its absolute limit. Days turned into nights, the symphony of the jungle both terrifying and strangely comforting. After 11 grueling days, she stumbled upon a group of loggers, her ragged appearance a testament to the ordeal she had endured. They provided her with food, water, and most importantly, hope. Julianne's story is a testament to the power of human resilience, a reminder that even in the darkest of times the will to live can guide us through. Chapter 3. High in the unforgiving peaks of the Andes Mountains, a story of unimaginable human resilience unfolded. A plane carrying a Uruguayan rugby team crashed into a remote glacier, leaving its passengers stranded in a frozen wasteland. Faced with freezing temperatures, dwindling supplies, and the devastating loss of friends and family, their will to survive was put to the ultimate test. The crash site was a scene of unimaginable chaos. The fuselage of the plane lay broken, a mangled testament to the unforgiving power of the mountains. The survivors huddled together for warmth, their hopes fading with each passing hour. They rationed their meager food supply, each bite a stark reminder of their dire situation. The biting wind howled through the wreckage, chilling them to the bone. Avalanches threatened to bury them alive, their white fury a constant reminder of nature's indifference. As days turned into weeks, hope began to dwindle. The freezing temperatures took their toll, claiming the lives of more passengers. The survivors knew that if they wanted to live, they had to take drastic measures. With heavy hearts and a sense of grim determination, they made the unimaginable decision to consume the bodies of their fallen comrades. It was a decision born of desperation, a testament to their will to live, a pact forged in the face of unimaginable horror. For 72 agonizing days they clung to life, their bodies battered, their spirits tested. Finally, two of the survivors, Nando Parado and Roberto Canessa, embarked on a perilous journey across the treacherous mountain range. Their trek was a testament to human endurance, a desperate gamble for survival. After days of battling exhaustion, hunger, and the elements, they found help, leading rescuers back to the crash site. The story of the Uruguayan rugby team is a testament to the power of hope, the strength of the human spirit, and the unbreakable bonds forged in the face of adversity. Chapter 4. The vastness of the open ocean can be both beautiful and terrifying, especially when you're adrift on a tiny raft, thousands of miles from land. This was the reality for Poon Lim, a Chinese seaman who survived 133 days alone at sea, setting a world record for the longest solo survival on a raft. His ordeal began when his British merchant ship was torpedoed by a German U-boat during World War II. As the vessel sank beneath the waves, Poon Lim scrambled onto a life raft, clinging to life as the vastness of the Atlantic stretched out before him. He was alone, adrift in a world of water, with limited supplies and the relentless sun beating down on him. Hunger gnawed at his stomach, thirst parched his throat, and sharks circled his raft, their dark fins slicing through the water, a constant reminder of the danger lurking beneath the surface. But Poon Lim refused to give up. He became a master of improvisation, using his ingenuity to survive. He caught rainwater in a canvas sheet, using it to quench his thirst. He fashioned a makeshift fishing hook from a nail and a piece of wire, catching fish with his bare hands. He even kept a diary, using his own blood as ink, documenting his struggle for survival, a testament to his unwavering spirit. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Poon Lim battled storms, hunger, and despair, his body pushed to the very limits of human endurance. He encountered a Japanese patrol boat and a U.S. Navy patrol plane, but neither spotted him. His hope, once a beacon in the darkness, began to flicker and fade. But just when his resolve began to waver, he was spotted by Brazilian fishermen, his ordeal finally over. Poon Lim's story is a testament to the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit, a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable isolation and despair, hope can endure and survival is possible. Chapter 5. The American frontier was a wild and unforgiving place where survival was a daily struggle. Hugh Glass, a legendary frontiersman and fur trapper, knew this all too well. His story is a testament to the raw, primal will to live, a tale of grit, determination, and revenge. While on an expedition in present-day South Dakota, Glass suffered a horrific encounter with a grizzly bear. The attack left him mutilated, his body broken and battered. His companions, believing him to be on the brink of death, left him with 2 men and a promise to give him a proper burial. But Glass clung to life. Abandoned and left for dead, his body racked with pain, he refused to surrender. He set his broken leg, using a piece of wood as a splint. He fed on berries and roots, his body a roadmap of pain and resilience. Driven by an unyielding desire to avenge his abandonment and see his young son again, he began to crawl. Inch by agonizing inch, he dragged himself across the unforgiving terrain. He battled infection, starvation, and the constant threat of wild animals. He used his ingenuity to survive, cauterizing his own wounds with gunpowder. He faced down wolves, his spirit unbroken, his will to live a force of nature itself. For 6 grueling weeks he crawled, his journey a testament to the indomitable spirit of man. Finally, he reached Fort Kiowa, a living testament to the power of human endurance. His story became a legend, a tale whispered around campfires, a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable pain and betrayal, the human spirit can overcome any obstacle. These stories, these incredible journeys of survival, remind us of the extraordinary strength and resilience that lies within us all. They teach us that even in the darkest of times, when hope seems lost, the human spirit can endure, overcome, and ultimately triumph. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, the next time you're facing a challenge, think of Aaron, Julianne, Poon Lim, Hugh Glass, and the Uruguayan rugby team. Let their stories inspire you to dig deep, never give up, and embrace the wild within. Thanks for watching.